Hello everyone. Student, today we are going to discuss one of the important lesson from EVS part 2, and that lesson name is Evolution of Mankind. In the previous lesson we learned that the primitive man evolved from apes, and in this lesson we are going to discuss the various stages of evolution of mankind, the various stages of the development of mankind. You can see in this picture how the man developed slowly. Now today we are going to study the evolution of the mankind. We will study from the stages Homo habilis to Homo sapien. Now we will begin the first stage, that is Homo habilis. Now what is meant by Homo habilis? Homo means man and habilis means the one who use his hands skillful. That means Homo habilis. The species of human who could use their hands skillfully is known as the skill human. So Homo means man and habilis means who use his hand skillful. That's called Homo habilis. Now see, the first evidence of the species of this Homo habilis found in the border region between Tanzania and Kenya in the continent of Africa. In which continent? Africa. And the scientist Louis Leakey, who discovered the species, named it Homo habilis because beside their fossils remains, he found some tool made by them. So in Kenya and Tanzania, in which Kenya and Tanzania is a one of a country in African continent, and their evidence was found. This Homo habilis could stand on 2 feet and walk. His spine was straightly bent and not quite erect. His brain was bigger than that of the apes, although his face and limbs were somewhat similar to theirs. So this Homo habilis spine was straightly bent and he could not stand straight. His brain was bigger than apes, but his face and limbs were similar to apes. These are a feature of his body. These tools, the stone tools made by Homo habilis, were not useful for hunting of big animals. They had limited use, such as scraping meat from the skin of dead animals or breaking bones to get the marrow. We can infer from this that Homo habilis was forager. He ate the leftover of the animals that had been hunted by other animals. You can see in this picture these two stone made by stone by him, and he can use of this stone only scraping meat from the skin of the dead animal. So he ate the leftover of the animals that had been hunted by other animals. It is possible that hunted small animal and gathered eggs, wild fruits and root to eat. So he hunted small animals. He was hunted small animals and gathered egg, wild fruit and root to eat. That is his diet.